Hello, today is Friday, September 15th, 2017, and welcome to Nerdy News, Episode 9. Um, as always, links in the description to everything I'm about to tell you, links to my Twitter, links to my Facebook fan page, and link to my Patreon. If you want to help make this show not as sucky looking, get me some green screen or something, maybe better camera, better editing software. I want to make sure the show can improve over time. But anyways, let's get into the news with some Arrowverse news. Talking first about the Arrow Season 6. Slade Wilson is going to be, Slade Wilson's son, I should say. We all know Slade Wilson's going to be in Season 6, but Slade Wilson's son is set to be in Season 6 too, played by Liam Hall. So, that's going to be happening soon, later this season. And some more Arrowverse news. The crossover, there was some details given about the crossover. It's going to be more focused on Supergirl. It's going to be like a story mainly about her in this. I guess now it's going to be a 2-day crossover because Arrow is going to be airing on Monday night right after Supergirl, and Legends of Tomorrow got moved to right after The Flash. So yeah, it's going to be a 2-night crossover instead of a 3-night. So yeah, but all 4 episodes of all 4 shows, it'll be more Supergirl focused, and I think her stepsister's supposed to be in the crossover too. So that's going to be interesting. And we got the Flash Season 4 Episode 1 teaser trailer, which I might do a theory video about Season 4 because I recently rewatched most of the first 3 seasons, and it got me thinking about Season 4 after I saw this trailer. It's like, there's a theory in there somewhere, but that might be for next Thursday. But yeah, he looks like he's much faster now. Like he's noticeably faster, at least, when you see him running around. It looks a bit darker, not gonna lie. It looks almost more cinematic. It doesn't look like TV show quality. It looks more like a movie almost to me. I don't know. There was mention of a new suit from one of the characters, Cisco, so I guess Barry's got a new suit, which I think is cool because I'd like to see a new suit. Maybe it'll be the future Barry suit from when Barry went to the future last season on how to beat Savitar. Also, he's got facial hair now. It's so weird. That's bizarre, but that's besides the point, because to me, when I did a quick glance, when I was scrolling through my subscription feed, his picture in in the thumbnail, almost made him look like Tony Stark in The Flash. Is gonna have Tony Stark? No, you got some stuff there, pal. You should, of course he was stuck in the Speed Force for 6 months, so not a lot of time to shave when you're in an extra dimensional. I don't even know what the Speed Force is, to be honest. But that's all the stuff with the Arrowverse. Disney World had closed down for a couple days because what had happened with, is it Irma? I actually never heard that the name of the hurricane out loud. I've only read it, but the hurricane, Disney decided to close down for a couple days, which I do believe they rarely ever do that. They're usually open I think most, if not all, days of the year. Wonder Woman 2's director was announced, and it's the director for the first one, Patty Jenkins. So she did such a good job, they're deciding, let's just have her direct this again, Jim and Andy, a documentary about Jim Carrey playing Andy Kaufman, is going to be on Netflix because they had filmed this documentary years ago, and when they were making the movie Man on the Moon, but they never released it, and then Netflix bought the rights, and they said, you know what, let's put this out there. So now that's going to be a thing that's happening soon. The new new Hellboy movie that's coming out, recasted Daniel Day Kim. Well, no, they're thinking about casting him as the character that Ed Sheeran. I don't know how to pronounce it. The guy who played Francis in Deadpool. He dropped out from the character, and they're looking at another guy now. Totally professional. I'm being totally professional right now. No, Star Wars Episode 9 finally has a writer and director after the other guy got fired, and it's J.J. Abrams. He's back. They decided to get him in that again because, you know, he did such a good job with Episode 7. People liked it. But he's also going to have a co-writer, Chris Terrio. I think that's how you pronounce it. I hope I'm not getting these names wrong. I totally skipped the other Hellboy news I mentioned. We got first picture looks at the actual character Hellboy, and I gotta say, it looks pretty good. And I'm not just saying that because he was shirtless in it. Nintendo Direct happened. That was big. That was a really big thing that happened. Nintendo Direct. There was some Mario Party news. The top 100 minigames from all the Mario Party. I can't speak today. I can't even right now. No, all the Mario Party console games. The top 100 minigames from all the console games are going to be on the 3DS now. So that's going to be a thing that's happening. We got some Radiant Historia news. The Collector's Edition is coming next year. We got some Xenoblade Chronicles 2 news. It's coming out December 1st. And this is all falling under the Nintendo Direct. All this video game news I'm about to talk about, Nintendo Direct. Fire Emblem Warriors, there were some character announcements. I don't know how to pronounce these characters, so I'm going to probably butcher it. Shakura, Else, and is it Male Corn? I don't know how to pronounce these names. They get announced. There's a history mode was shown off of it with Valadar and Lyn, Lyn is confirmed. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but that character is confirmed. Snippers Clips. It's coming out November 10th for the Switch. Minecraft is going to be out. It's actually out on the 3DS right now. If you want to get the, so now you can play it on the Switch, 3DS, Wii. Just play Minecraft anywhere. You can play it on your phone. Just go get Minecraft. Enjoy it. It's a good game. I was playing Minecraft just earlier today, getting ready for my Sunday stream at 7. Gonna fight the Ender Dragon. A little bit of a plug there. Doom and Wolfenstein 2 are coming to the Switch next year. People are really excited about that. This game called Octopath Traveler from Square Enix. There's a trailer tweeted about that. And I do believe that that's coming out next year. Yes, that's what my notes say, next year. Kirby Star Allies is coming up spring of next year. And this is all like Nintendo new, all Nintendo stuff, not just like other systems, as far as I'm concerned. Dang flies. Super Mario Odyssey has been announced with a bundle, and it's coming with the launch of the game on October 8th, I do believe, and it's going to be a GameStop exclusive launch. And our last bit of Nintendo Direct news, finally, we got to the end. Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, they're gonna get some Ultra Beasts. Which sounds like someone who's trying to be impressive. Yo, I'm an Ultra Beast. You know, one of those bro dudes. Anyways, and our last bit of nerdy news for this week, Krypton, the show Krypton, that's gonna be, I didn't know anything about it, just that it would involve Superman. It adds the character Adam Strange, and they're going to be played by Sean Suppose, I think. I'm supposed to know how to pronounce these names. And there's the pun. And, I don't know if this was already released, but there was a synopsis for it. Let's read that. Set 2 generations before the destruction of the legendary Man of Steel's home planet, Krypton. Krypton follows Superman's grandfather, played by Cameron Cuff, of, I don't know how to pronounce that, the Hal? Halcyon? I don't know. Whose House of El, which is, yeah, Superman's family, was orchestrated and shamed as he fights to redeem his family's honor and save his beloved world from chaos. Well, that's not going to work out for him. Saving the world from chaos. Krypton. Because 2 generations later, baby Superman goes out. Anyways, that was the nerdy news for the week. Again, links in the description to all the stuff that I could get links to, and my Twitter, my Facebook fan page, and that Patreon. And maybe I'll do a link to my Flash theory if I make one and if I upload it next week. Because I got a theory. Also, I guess the Flash is coming out on the 10th. I don't know if I knew that. The 10th of October. I don't know if I knew that already, if I reported that, but the trailer said 10th of October. So, yeah. That's the nerdy news. Goodbye.